Hello. Whoop. My mic first. Not that part. Okay. Hello. Welcome back. Winterbeat here to continue the adventure of Verne, Shape of Fantasy. Chapter 6.
I must stop Nemo, whatever it takes. Maybe I can win some time by sabotaging the Nautilus. It's already ruined. Nobody will be suspicious of me. I hope.
Okay. That's a pretty little song. But just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off.
The best approach is going for the most damaged system. If I find Maddie, maybe I can get a clue. She knows everything going on inside this prison. We are underwater. I can't go outside.
But why not? I wanted a bath. Nice little tune. Oh, what is that? That scared me seeing that. Oh, what happened with that? Oh, that moved? Okay.
The knowledge about sea life that Nemo treasures. It's incredible.
Just trying to see if there's any kind of like collectible stuff or anything over here. Figured, why not? Looking for that kind of stuff anyway. Oh no, I don't want to shut that. I mean, if I end up having a reason to, then yeah. There is just one black pixel above that yellow line. Don't know why. Right here. Right in front of his hair. I don't know why I notice it, but I do. Oh, there we go. Collectible. Nautilus 1. About the Nautilus. From Captain Nemo to Monsieur Pascal Rousset, Editor-in-Chief of the Herald of the Resistance. Subject: Notes on the Nautilus for future article. First of all, I must apologize for being late in sending these notes. War doesn't respect any social engagements, and these last few months have been no different. I am enclosing with this letter the material you requested for You requested me to prepare a report on the Nautilus in the hope that, as you indicated, it will serve to raise morale among our comrades and serve as an example of how science and knowledge are our allies in the fight against the nation. You will forgive me if some of the information is too brief or too shallow, but there is information about my vessel that cannot become public knowledge for the sake of my crew. I also hope you understand that due to security reasons, this will be our last communication. Yours sincerely, N. Sounds like it was from Nemo. See, I thought I'd miss those, but no, it was just on the Nautilus. I guess maybe they're ordered by date. That Verne would have come across them. I'm not good at keeping track of dates. Or a lot of things, really. My memory's not great. But I try. That's probably it, right? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to check. I'd take a quick look at that. It's one of the few posters I haven't seen yet.
These pipes will not fix themselves. I can't be with you now.
Oh, come on, Petronov.
I'm still amazed that we can breathe under the sea, thanks to these machines. I
Keep
still
looking at
have-
every time thinking it's a collectible. Where is Maddie? Oh, just straight you have to find her. Okay. Fair enough. I thought maybe I was told and I just forgot. Which could easily be the case.
We are underwater.
But I want to go for a swim. Oh, that's where I came from. I don't need to go back to my quarters. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
We are underwater.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes!
Bullseye. Good job, Verne. Uh,
Salut, Monsieur Verne. What do you fancy?
No thanks. I was just passing by.
Thanks for recovering the aluminum from Akos. We have power in these quarters thanks to him.
I wish I could have saved Akos, but I arrived too late.
A toast for Akos. May he be in a better place.
I have a problem with that because couldn't he have used... Cool. Achievement. Couldn't he have used the iMag to go back in time to undo him getting injured? Or is there like a certain time limit to when it can be used by. Once I understand the mechanics how something works, I don't have no problem with like working with that. My problem is just okay, what are the mechanics? Just curiosity's sake. Yeah, found another one. Nautilus 2, about the energy of the Nautilus. There is a powerful agent, obedient, rapid, easy, which conforms to every use and reigns supreme on board my vessel. Everything is done by means of it. It lights, warms it, and is the soul of my mechanical apparatus. This agent is electricity. My electricity is not everybody's. Your readers may know what. Oh, excuse. Your readers may know what seawater is composed of. In 1,000 grams are found 96.5% of water and 2 2/3% of chloride of sodium. Then, in a smaller quantity, chlorides of magnesium and of potassium, bromide of magnesium sulfate, sulfate of magnesia, sulfate and carbonate of lime. You see then that chloride of sodium forms a large part of it. So it is this sodium that I extract. No. Where'd he go? I accidentally hit the wrong button on my controller. Where was I? You see then that chloride of sodium forms a large part of it. So it is this sodium that I extract from the seawater, and of which I compose my ingredients. I owe all to the ocean. It produces electricity, and electricity gives heat, light, motion, and in a world, life to the Nautilus. Good point. The ocean pretty much does give life to everything on the planet, in a way. Excuse me. Dookie dook. Lab? I was just in the library to begin with. That area.
The Hall of Horrors. And I helped create it.
Okay. We'll just leave that running, I guess. Really nothing over here to pick up? Okay. Thought there might be a collectible over there. Diver? Never been here before.
It's not the time for a sea trek. It's not the time.
Hmm. Oh, come on. I just found all the wetsuits.
Although recognizing it brings me chills, Nemo's mind is astonishing. The design of these suits looks like something from a fantasy.
Although I do realize technically they're not wetsuits or some other kind of suits. Still, point being.
It's me! It's me!
Finally.
Verne!
Sorry, Verne. We're on edge.
What are you doing in that wall?
We're searching every corner of the Nautilus to find any clue that drives us to the traitor that almost killed us. If I find out that it's one of my comrades...
And what about repairs?
It's slow. Oxy-recyclers are the worst part, but Suni is on them. The most critical issue now is finding that damn traitorous rat.
And where is Suni?
Why do you ask?
I just wanted to offer my help. You don't distrust me, do you?
Right now, I distrust everybody.
I feel we are losing control of the situation.
That's because you have been lucky enough to not have lived through the harshness of war. All of us are marked with brutal scars, inside and out. But you? Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Okay, promise I'm
Go
just
back
here to
your
help.
quarters and let us work.
That's not gonna happen, but appreciate you trying to do the right thing there.
The oxy-recyclers are on deck too. But before, I must find Suni to grant me access.
But before, I must find the last collectible. Wait a second, okay, I can't go in there. I was just at the core. Go to the treasure. Okay.
Mon Dieu! The riches here masses are spectacular.
No kidding. I'm seeing Egyptian. I'm seeing a Greek or Roman banner at the top. Greek, Roman, or Spartan helmet right here. Is that forget what this is called. I've seen Indiana Jones too. Man, don't bug me now. Oh, cool, I found it. Yeah. Nautilus 3, about air recycling and nutrition at the Nautilus. I can manufacture the air necessary for my consumption, but it is useless, because I go up to the surface of the water when I please. However, if electricity does not furnish me with air to breathe, it works at least the powerful pumps that are stored in spacious reservoirs, and which enable me to prolong, at need, and as long as I will, my stay in the depths of the sea. For a long time I have renounced the food of the earth, and I am never ill now. My crew who are healthy are fed on the same food. The sea supplies all my needs. Sometimes I cast my nets in tow, and I draw them and ready to break. Sometimes I hunt in the midst of this element which appears to be inaccessible to man, and quarry the game which dwells in my submarine forests. My flocks, like those of Neptune's old shepherds, graze fearlessly in the immense prairies of the ocean. I have a vast property there which I cultivate myself, and which is always sown by the hand of the Creator of all things. My cook is a clever fellow, who excels in dressing these various products of the ocean. Here is a preserve of sea cucumber, which a Malay would declare to be unrivaled in the world. Here is a cream of which the milk has been furnished by the I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I'm just going to skip over it. And the sugar by the great Fucus think the North Sea. And lastly, some preserve of anemones, which is equal to that of the most delicious fruits. Note: recheck Monsieur Crosset's credentials before sending. Oh, cool! We only have 3 more to go. 3 more there. Bunch of bios. Getting there.
Ultimately, Nemo is a man, and his heart beats when faced with the power of wealth.
Very, very greedy man.
The doctor has put on a "Don't Disturb" sign.
It's nice to see he has that coral I got for him. For the cure. Let's see what's in the armory. Ow, my leg. Oh my god, my whole leg fell asleep. Ow.
Did you check the readings again?
Yes, ma'am. 3 times. Quality of air is at its absolute minimum. I repaired the oxy-recyclers as best as I have been able, but they are still producing monoxide.
Are you sure,
Oh
officer?
god.
The air feels as usual.
Ma'am, I have thoroughly created this environmental management system by myself, and I certainly know when it works and when it doesn't. That last attack has fatally wounded it.
Will it withstand to the island?
Barely. But it would be mandatory to emerge more times to recycle air.
The captain is ordered to keep surfacing to the minimum until we reach the island. Do whatever you can to keep them operational.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best.
Thanks. I'll be at the bridge. Keep me informed. Verne, shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Yes, that's right. Hi, Petrov. How are the reparations going?
Tovarich Verne, bad and worst. You should help Sonny with the air.
Yes, I'll talk to her.
Tell the little one that later I'll help her with whatever she needs.
That's nice of you, Petrov. I really think in this part they just wanted to add a bunch of just fun little pixel art things that you could play with. Not the doors necessarily, but like the little claw hand.
If I draw the iMag, Nemo will see the alert. It isn't worth the risk.
You won't necessarily. And if so, we could just turn it back and say it didn't happen, right? Could do that, maybe.
Hello, Suni. Maddie told me you were struggling with oxy-recyclers. I learnt a lot the last time I helped you. Do you need me?
No! No one but me can touch my oxy-recyclers. God, stop distracting me! Look, Verne, I appreciate your offer, but I don't need your or anyone else's help. Leave me alone, please.
Okay.
Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
God, they're losing their minds. If I manage to sabotage the oxy-recyclers, I will slow them down. Nadine! She's the only one that can grant me access. I hope she didn't get infected by this collective madness.
I'm starting to believe that the collective madness is monoxide poisoning or carbon dioxide poisoning. On.
I still can't decode Nemo's technology to send messages under the ocean.
Is it Morse code, maybe?
I can't do more.
How long will it take to get to the island?
Let me think. Navigate through an area where no instrument works properly, where you can never see the stars because of the thick fog, and where we rely on a fucking stone to keep us alive. It will be a miracle if we don't end at the sea bottom. The most sensitive thing to do would be...
There's no time. The nation is hot on our trail.
Well, I can't assure you we don't end in a submarine ditch.
That's a risk we face daily on this ship. You have your orders. Follow them. Verne? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Yes, sure. The thing is that I need Nadine to grant me access to the...
Star Sea, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Very well, go on.
Thanks for watching my back.
You're welcome. I can't stand Adriel, walking around like she had a stick stuck up into her ass.
What will you do when all this comes to an end?
Well, just trot around all Park Avenue shops and never eat fish again. Something tells me you are chewing the fat. What do you want?
Me? Well, I need access granted to the oxy-recyclers.
You have already discovered Project H, haven't you?
Yes. Nemo must be stopped, at any cost. If we destroy the oxys, we will win time to think of a solution.
Being caught by the nation doesn't bother you?
One problem after another. Please, will you help me?
You can count on me.
Really? Seeing that you are different from the rest of the crew is a relief.
I haven't slept for months because of that dreadful Project H. Everyone else accepted it without a second thought. It's a living nightmare. I'm so glad I have finally found an allied. And even more if it's you.
Braving Nemo will not be easy. Are you ready?
I was born ready. You know I'm a curious bird, right? Well, one day I was nosing around personal files and I discovered that months before I was recruited by the Nautilus, Nemo wrecked the AES constellation, a ship crowded with civilians.
Nemo attacked innocent people?
Why?
To him, the American Empire often uses refugees as human shields.
How horrible.
I've been witnessing captains drifting for months. Each day he gets more deranged. He always has been a passionate man, but he has turned into a monster. We must stop him for the sake of everyone, including himself.
Let's do it. We need an escape route.
We will use the exploration submarine. I will lock the tiller to avoid them from chasing us.
Give me access to the oxys. I will sabotage them to keep the crew busy while I dump the capsules into the sea. Let's meet at the Ichthyo's deck in 30 minutes.
I have unlocked the access to the main oxy next to the kitchen. Hurry up. But what are you still doing here? We don't have much time left.
For just as a little thing, like someone that has... Hold on. Okay, it does say it there. Um, just real quick, sometimes it doesn't say it on the mission itself. Um, it would be helpful for someone like me who has a bad memory if the person that you need to talk to, if you do need to talk to someone, reminds you, hey, you need to go to the kitchen whenever you talk to them again. So if the mission itself doesn't happen to say this is where you need to go, it's just a helpful reminder verbally so the person can hear that that's where they need to go, because sometimes verbally hearing things is sinks into the memory more than just reading it.
It's jammed.
But again, that's just me. My memory isn't great, so
Verne, I don't have the time.
not necessarily like saying anything bad against the game in any way, of course. Said mess next to the kitchen. Let me see this map. Oh, so I need to go down and over. Okay. Anywhere I didn't go while I was over here? No, I'm pretty sure I went everywhere. Now, what are
Go
you
back to your
doing?
quarters and let us work.
Fine. Try to be helpful. Y'all want to be nasty. Just looking real quick.
Better if I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated. Better if I don't.
Oh, but I want to bother him.
Better if I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated.
You
Better if I.
nothing here? Could have a bio on these seemingly red shirt workers of the Nautilus?
The Nautilus's core is startling.
I'm so glad I take a look at these views, because holy crap, is that like in and of itself just a work of like pixel art. The spinning gears, the lights, the moving blue blood in the pipes, the different machines. Just looks so freaking cool. I love just going into games and just sitting and admiring stuff sometimes. So that's going to happen quite a bit in some of these videos. Wait a second. None down there. Anything over here?
Better if I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated.
Not.
The Nautilus's core is startling.
Yeah, same view. Okay.
Better if I.
Trying to make sure I don't miss any collectibles. Right now, because I'm still in chapter 6, I don't think there's gonna be any more actual like collectibles. Seems like one set pretty much per area just about. But um um okay, well, I figured out how to bug this game. I was wondering how I was gonna do that. Um okay. See if I can recreate this. How did I do that? I bugged out the camera and it stuck. It didn't want to follow me. Every time I play a game, I always end up breaking it somehow. Because what it is I'm playing with the trigger where the camera moves. For some reason, that's all I'm gonna do for now. It's getting a little tiring for even me to watch. I'm the one sitting there doing it. But
The doctor has put on a...
I moved to a camera trigger point, moved back, and then turned around and went back the way I was coming, and it locked the camera. Now I'm not sure if I like doubled back, so if I end up like turning back around, but yeah, that was weird. I can figure out how to recreate. I'll try to figure it out and put something up about it, but that's more or less was it. Where do I need to go? Mess, right? Yeah. Means I need to go this way. Get distracted from finding a freaking glitch. It's definitely not easy to recreate, so it's definitely not something most people would probably come across. Do I need to go down more? I think I need to go down more.
The Nautilus's core is startling.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to try one more time. I really can't remember how I did it, but where the hell? I gotta see this map. Oh, I have to go through the library. That's right. It's a bad memory. I swear.
Nemo.
Trying to see if I could hit it and just keep running just because. Oh, that's just over to my room. Go down to mess. There we go.
I'd rather be alone. Recalling Akos has saddened me.
If I pull the filter, that will produce a discharge that will nullify the whole recycling system. I'm glad of having paid attention to what Sumi does through all these months. Though it was easy. She only talks about her job.
I'm so glad I'm good at those kind of puzzles. Suni Kyun, atmosphere specialist. Orphaned after the nation's invasion of Korea, this young girl grew up under her oppressive yoke. For years, she lived hidden in tunnels, which made her an expert in survival and air quality. It was easy for Nemo to convince her to join the crew of the Nautilus and fight against the nation. Since arriving on the submarine, Suni has upgraded all the ventilation and environmental management systems. She lives obsessed with air purity. Her study of algae is crucial to maintain the environmental quality the crew needs. She is rarely seen relaxing or enjoying life. She always has something to do. Or a woman needs to take a break.
I must get out of here.
But more collectibles. What if I wanted to go to the sauna? Or is this just straight like carbon monoxide? If that's the case, yeah, I'll definitely get out.
Verne! What the hell has happened?
I don't know. I was passing by and heard the explosion.
Goddamn traitor is going to kill us all. Did you see someone?
No.
Nadine, we must emerge. I don't care what the captain said. If we don't surface right now, we will die from asphyxiation.
Now that they are all busy, I have my chance of sabotaging the capsules. If I can overheat the circuits, they will render the capsules useless and can be safely thrown into the sea. Nadine, what are you doing here? we agreed to meet at the Ictio.
Don't you realize yet?
What?
I got you on the opto recorders while manipulating the Oxys. Sorry for cheating you, but war is war.
Mon Dieu. You are the traitor. How could you sell us out to the nation?
Verne, I'm sick. I can't stand being locked in here anymore. All these years, what have been good for? We achieved nothing. Only betrayal and death. It's time to try something else. Look at France. She's way better under the nation's rule. Economy, security, technology.
At the expense of turning every human being into a slave.
Spare your speeches. The sooner the nation gets the flame, the sooner the war will end, and also the nonsensical death. Like my own family.
No one is going to believe you. This room is filled with opto-recorders.
Yes, that's true, but none of them works. You know, the attack. All in all, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. Here, Captain, I have the traitor.
Is that true, Mr. Verne?
No! I am not a traitor. She works for the nation.
That's preposterous.
Let me kill him, Capitan.
Why, Verne? Why did you do that?
Project H. I found out about it in your office at the base.
You shouldn't.
You were sick.
We live in a sick world. It's not a time of shades of gray. Project H is radical, but from its ashes, a fairer and more peaceful world will thrive.
And what gives you the right to take that decision?
I'm not going to argue with you, Verne. Under normal circumstances, you would already be dead. But I need the island.
I will not help you.
Do you think I have never heard these same words before? I have methods to help you change your mind.
Captain, your presence is requested at the bridge.
Petrov, lock him in his quarters. A few days of isolation will help him to reconsider his options. And lock Nadine in the holding cell.
Petrov, don't listen to him. Nemo wants to...
Ow. Ow. Excuse you, good sir.
Days passed without meeting the captain, but I could hear him. The violence he displayed while playing gave me a hint of how madness was overtaking him. As we were getting closer to the flame, it was more and more obvious. There was barely anything left of the Nemo I used to know and admire. Finally, after navigating through the turbulence area, we reached Ancestors Island. I wasn't prepared at all for what I was about to do.
Whoa. That is something's... Yeah, I was about to say, that is something's spine. That is a plesiosaurus? As a giant freaking dinosaur. Holy crap.
I must get out of here, and before the captain comes after me. This is a nightmare! I must get out of here! I must find another way out. Again? The Valkyria has found us. Perfect. It's my way out ticket. But the iMag is inside the safe room. I must... Wait a minute. Am I having a deja vu? Mon Dieu! Merde! Mon Dieu! Merde! Merde! Merde!
Text box didn't pop up for that one. Journey, volcano, ice, sphinx, cavern, captain, island, moon. All themes of his books.
What happened? Why am I not dead? This damn bridge again.
Oh, I actually get to explore this area now?
Something holds me from moving.
Okay, so can't go back that way.
Jules, your mother and I are deeply disappointed with you. Your preposterous pretension of becoming a writer and your incessant failures are transforming the good name of Verne into a joke among respectable people. We have resolved to give you an ultimatum. If, by the end of the year, you don't have an honorable job, we will feel that we only have 4 sons, not 5. Pierre and Sophie. This letter, I have read it before, but me? A writer? Mon Dieu! Merde!
Whoa. What the hell? That letter was extremely depressing. Holy crap. What is going on?
Where am I now? What happened? The sky. Why has it that color? God. God.
Some kind of wrecked machine,
What the
maybe?
hell is going on? Have I finally turned insane? This light. Oh, my head is killing me. But I must continue. I can't allow neither Nemo nor the Raven to take over the flame. I must stop them. But what can I do? I know. I will look for the ancestors. They will know what to do. Maybe.
That is really pretty. Let's see if I can remember how to do this real quick. How do you take a picture again? I am left. This, I swear. Oop. Which button? Steam. There we go. I wanted that. I'm using that for the thumbnail. Been trying to do better about thumbnails and other things, and just little stuff here and there. Holy shit. I do still want like basic thing to be VODs, but I'm trying to work things up here and there, little stuff. Or Nadine. I mean, she was a traitor and everything, but still not like that. That, no. Excuse me. Nadine, Navigator Officer. He has an enormous natural talent for navigation and has improved all the navigation systems of the Nautilus since her arrival. Nadine is in charge of piloting the submarine, preparing navigation charts, and managing all external communications. She rarely goes down to the work areas of the Corps. She was born in the nation, but as a child she was forced to escape and take refuge in the American Empire due to the persecution her parents suffered for their political and religious ideas. She joined one of Captain Nemo's rebel cells in charge of stealing and sabotaging the nation's technology. After successfully passing his demanding test, she became one of the Nautilus family. When the first pilot died in an attack, Nemo did not hesitate to give her the job. Her crazy and grumpy character does not prevent her from being an excellent professional, although she has trouble following the rules. She loves smiling, the feeling of movement and control is what fills her the most, but she is afraid of losing her youth. She wants to live and not be locked between tons of metal. Every day that passes, she is more tired of the war and the hardship she suffers with Nemo. That's really sad because her death is like a very ironic tragedy.
Will there be any survivor?
She wanted to be free of the submarine and just be out on land again. And as soon as she is, it's because she's dead. Awful.
Nemo!
Oh, Verne. I'm glad to see you.
What happened to you? Where are the others?
Dead. All dead, damn it.
My
Damn.
understanding was that good captains always sank with their ships.
My crew is dead because of me. My Nautilus wrecking. No, Verne, I haven't been a good captain at all.
No, you
However,
haven't.
abandoning the ship was not my idea. An explosion put me down and currents dragged me here.
A part of me wants to help you, but the other wants to leave you here, alone with your grief. Tell me, what would you do in my place? That Project H monstrosity would deserve you.
Project H. I knew it was infamous, but something inside me kept me moving forward. It was a dreadful solution, yes, but it was perfect. Almost divine. A complete purification. By all gods, Verne, you must believe me.
Only a soul sickened by fear and anger would brew something as heinous as Project H.
Yep.
When I saw my wife and my daughter dying by the hands of the nation, I could do nothing to save them. They fade in my arms. I took revenge, yes. With my own hands, I cut the throat of the captain that gave the execution order. But I have never been able to get rid of the horror of my own helplessness. And now, my Nautilus, my crew, it's all destroyed.
You have opened Pandora's box, Captain. You have brought the flame to the nation's fingertips. You have sentenced mankind.
I deserve all your disdains. But let me ask you for a last favor.
The iMac.
Me and the Nautilus have enough strength to bow out in a blaze of glory. Help me to board back, and I will make sure that the Valkyrie will never take the flame away.
By yourself? Are you insane?
Maybe. After all, I am Captain Nemo. Let me help you save the world.
Will that be enough?
Perfect. No, I can by myself.
You better not screw this up and
Sorry
not
that everything
freaking
has come to
turn
this.
code again.
In another world, everything would have been different. Better. It has been an honor, Jules Verne.
Thanks, Captain.
Have a safe journey.
Good luck to him. Hopefully he can help. Nah. That one little bird makes so much noise.
God.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this in my hand.
The box resisted the wreck and kept withstanding.
See if there's any other things now that I remember I have this. I swear my memory is freaking terrible. It looks like not. Oh well. My opinion always worth a check. I like that one too. I'm gonna save this one too. Where's that F12 key? There we go. Gotta start remembering to do that while I play games so I can get thumbnail screenshots.
Fascinating.
Verne's office, his home and refuge in Amiens, France. Jules Verne was born in Nantes, and his literary career took off in Paris, but he chose Amiens, his wife's hometown, to reside because, despite being close to the capital, it provided him with the required tranquility to write. I live apart from journalists and critics, and do not leave my corner, he wrote to his brother Paul. During his first years there, he settled at number 44 Boulevard, Longueville, and then moved almost next door to number 2 Rue Charles Dubois, where he lived for 18 years and where the Jules Verne Museum is now located. A few years before he died, he returned to the house on Boulevard Longueville, now known as Boulevard Jules Verne. That's nice. It was an austere, bare room. Under the window there was a work table, and it was spectacular not to see in it the usual mess that usually covers the tables of the literary. There was in the room only a single seat, nor more furniture than a low sofa, wrote the famous reporter Nellie Bly of the American newspaper The New York World when she visited the author. Ew. So 2 more logs, 3 more collectibles, and 1, 2, 4 more bios. New little creature, where are you going? First and last. I understand. I'm just trying. My brain's trying to work out which order to do it in. There we go. I knew I'd get it. Those usually don't provide me too much trouble. Whoa. Freaking detail in this game is ridiculous.
Oh no. Destruction once more. It doesn't seem anybody has lived here for centuries.
Verne, at last.
You are alive! Stop there! I won't let you or the Raven even get close to the flame.
Verne, listen to me. I'm on your side. Forget about the Raven and Nemo's plans. There's something much more important at stake.
I don't want to hear your reasons. You
A
and
desk.
Nemo are nothing but murder.
Whoa. Whoa.
What the hell? What was that?
Your mind is collapsing.
My mind? What are you talking about? Adriel. Paris in the 20th century, written by Jules Verne? That's impossible. I would have given anything for not telling you what I am about to say. This book is way very inferior to 5 weeks in a balloon. If you came to read it within a year, you would agree with me. These words, I've heard them before. To sum it all up, it's a failure. And if 1,000 men told me the opposite, I would tell them to get lost. Nobody will believe today in your prophecies, and nobody will be interested in them. It's signed by Pierre Jules Hetzel.
These are the words of your editor.
Now I remember the rejection, the pain.
I know, Verne. That same pain is the reason why you have been brought to this world. You were trapped inside your imagination.
What? But who are you?
I am yourself. But inside this very world you have created. I was called Placia a long time ago.
Impossible! What are you talking about? Is this one of Nemo's rigs? Ah! My head!
we're running out of time. You must listen to me. You are not Jules Verne, the scientist. That's not your real identity.
Shut up.
Think. Focus. You know you are not from this world. At this very same moment, you are at the Bridge of Ardennes in Paris. You are about to destroy the last book written by you. What feels like 6 months to you in your world has been nothing more than 20 seconds. Unconsciously, when you received Hetzel's rejection, you searched for shelter inside you. Who could blame you? You have such magnificent imagination that you have created a world we know as Hemera. Nevertheless, it was fear, or Phobos. That was the reason that impelled you to hide in Hemera, and you gave him full powers over your mind. He gave you a paradise that you would never want to leave. Since you arrived here, to that idyllic island after the wreck, I have been trying to leave you a trail of breadcrumbs to carefully drive you to the truth. A too straight or too early revelation could destroy your sanity. But I can't afford subtleness anymore. Phobos, through Raven, is about to get his hands on the flame. All things beautiful and extraordinary you have ever imagined will be obliterated and turned into an infinite wasteland.
That is insane. If this is a fantasy, why can't I just wake up?
Because in order to do it, you need the flame. It's a portal to your world. If Phobos takes control over it, you will be trapped here forever, in your world. You will turn insane, and you don't have much time left.
Where are we? I'm not sure I can take any more jumps.
It's one of the main conduits that directly
You
connects to the
slider.
flame. It will lead us to the Raven himself. We must finish him.
Pierre Jules Hetzel, Jules Verne's publisher. Pierre Jules Hetzel was the only editor of Jules Verne, with whom he created the collection of Extraordinary Voyages. He was one of his closest friends, and the writer considered him as a spiritual father. Not in vain, Hetzel was also the editor of important writers of the time such as Balzac, Victor Hugo, or Amélie Zola. In 1862, in his office at Rue Jacob in Paris, he received Verne's first novel, 5 Weeks in a Balloon. Very interested in children and young audiences, Hetzel was capable of seeing Verne's enormous talent, not only for adventures, but also for the popularization of science, since knowledge was the main weapon of his protagonists. Thus, in January 1863, he published the novel with great success, starting Verne's famous adventure saga. However, in 1864, he rejected the publication of the new novel of the promising Verne, Paris in the 20th Century, considering it too pessimistic. Through a letter to its author, he expresses his rejection and speaks of the poor quality of the story and its lack of interest. The editor knows his audience very well and believes that this novel is too serious and tragic. The rejection is a very hard blow for Verne, but there is no doubt that he takes good note of his editor's advice, since from that moment on, his work adopts a more optimistic and enthusiastic attitude towards the future, which undoubtedly contributed to making him the celebrity he is today. Paris in the 20th century was considered lost. However, in 1989, it was found by Jean Verne, the writer's great-grandson, and Verne's son's safe. When it was finally released in September 1994, it became a bestseller and, to our regret, once again proved what a great science fiction writer he was, for he prophesied a 20th century sadly close to our reality. Yeah, see, sometimes you should listen to people instead of downplaying what they say, because it just doesn't happen to suit everyone or the audience's wants. Connect the pieces to open the door. Connect the piece, rotate. Oh, we doing this. We doing this. Oh, we doing this quick. This ain't nothing. I may over rotate, but this ain't nothing. I got this. Down here. It's like Pipe Dream from NES.
Let's go inside.
Or it's also similar to a puzzle in Forgotten Hill Surgery, which I speedrun. Actually, one of the first things you have to do in that game to speedrun it is solve that puzzle in the game.
From this point, let's keep silence. Our voices may echo through the whole pipeline network.
There's not supposed to be an E on echo. Just saying. The end of it. The ancestors, the guardians of the flame of Hephaestus. After the great cataclysm that devastated Atlantis due to a fatal breakdown in its complex energy system that was powered by the flame of Hephaestus, the few survivors decided that the flame was too dangerous and had to be kept away from humans to avoid their annihilation. After destroying every last trace of the flame of Hephaestus system, they left the wretched ruins of Atlantis and settled on the island where the flame of Hephaestus had its cradle, unreachable by the rest of humanity without the help of the compass of destiny. The Guard of the Ancestors was created, under the command of two primordials, in order to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. In the time of Atlantis' isolation prior to its destruction, with the intention of keeping the flame out of the reach of foreigners, the Atlanteans manufactured only a few compasses. When the hecatomb devastated the island, almost all of them were destroyed. Only one was saved from the destruction, and it was the one that allowed the survivors to reach the island. Once there, it was given to the Angelus, a Greco-Atlantean Greco Greco-Atlantean family of sailors who, from then on, became their own connection to the outside world and the first guardians of their secret. That delicate balance, the ancestors' only means of survival, was shattered 2 centuries later in the Strait of Messina, one of the two, when a violent storm sank the Scylla, the Angelus ship, dragging the last compass of destiny into the depths of the sea. What we found. So 3 more bios, 1 more log, 3 more collectibles. Getting so
I
close.
still have some stuff to do. Strange inscription.
Ew. Ancestors 1. To whoever discovers this. My name is Alora. My people are the ancestors, descendants of the last Atlanteans. I want to put on record, albeit in this way, the horror we live in. We have had no contact with the outside world for 100 years. Hi, kitty. Wake up. Hey. Come here. I'll hold you a sec. Love you, little guy. You have a good nap? No, purr machine you are. Love you, buddy. Okay, I'll let you down. Oh, your brother woke up. That's why. You want to go see him. Go ahead. Hi, do you want to be held too? Come here. I'll hold both of you at the same time. Hi, bud. Did you have a good nap, Goku? Love you, buddy. Want to go lay down with your brother? Think he want to go lay down? He's in there. You want to go see? You want me to hold you? Oh, I want to hold you too. Here, why don't you sit on my lap? Sit right there. No? Have fun. Where was I at? We have had no contact with the outside world for 100 years. Our predecessors surrounded the island with some kind of magic, which turns the sea into a death trap for any vessel leaving or approaching. The only compass that could guide them safely was taken from us by a storm. I could English, that would be great. We are locked in. Very few fish come close to shore. The wells have dried up and there is hardly any food. Famine, war, and disease are raging. Irritates me so much. English is like the only main language. Only know bits and pieces of others. I can't speak it properly most of the god dang time.
Merde.
I thought he got scared by the side mission. Like, oh my god, there's a side mission.
There's something I can't get out of my mind.
Where are the last collectibles?
If this is an imaginary world, everything I have been living through is a lie?
Somehow, this world could be as real as yours. You have a rich imagination.
I don't understand how I could have ever created a monster like the nation.
We are a reflection of your world, also of its shadows.
It will be better if we remain silent. I don't trust the Raven.
I honestly didn't see the options. I just picked one because I was looking up from telling my cat bless you. Because he sneezed.
Why are you stopping?
Whoa.
Master, the cave is almost collapsing.
Will you let a bunch of rocks dishonor you?
Huh? No, Master. Never.
Faster! Get rid of this debris!
These must be them.
I believe they are at the pipe below.
Both of us will make too much noise.
Phobos
Cat,
with him.
that tickles.
Be careful. If you die
Cat
in
starts
this
sniffing my
world,
toe.
you'll never return to yours.
I will keep it in mind. Be careful, too, even if you are a goddess. What's this place?
Verne and volcanoes. Passion for mysteries. Jules Verne had a great passion, or perhaps a small obsession. Cat! That tickles. Sniffing my foot. Cat sniffing my foot. Tickles, cat. Or perhaps a small obsession with volcanoes, as he used them in many of his major works. For the writer, they were an open door to mystery and adventure, to the discovery of the very origin of the earth, guarded by an unstoppable force, capable of provoking terror and admiration in equal measure. His most famous volcano is the one in Journey to the Center of the Earth, 1864. Still not even going to try to pronounce that. Located in western Iceland, in which the novel is the gateway to a fantastic subterranean world. The volcano on Lincoln Island in his novel, The Mysterious Island 1874, plays an important role in the plot, as it hides a cave that holds a great secret. The novel, The Golden Volcano 1906, was published after his death and finished by his son, Michel. The story takes place around a gold mine that coincidentally is located in the crater of a volcano. In 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas, we find several references to volcanoes, such as Nemo's secret base built inside a submerged volcano crater. That sounds pretty cool. In The Adventures of Captain Hatteras, 1866, he speaks of a volcano located at the North Pole. Undoubtedly, Verne was well aware of the power of the image of a volcano and of the fascination that these titans of nature have always aroused in human beings. It says a lot about his vision of the universe that, being as he was an enthusiast of technological progress, presence of one of the most fearsome forces in nature, capable of wiping out civilizations in the blink of an eye, was so constant. Yeah, I got all the logs. Cool. New, I want the rest of the collectibles. I've already got so many. Being this close and not getting them all, it's gonna bother me if I don't. Especially considering I'm taking the time to sit down and read them all. Like actually read. Like out loud.
Man,
Yep. Oh, yay. Found another one. Oh, this is 3. I'm missing 2. Where's 2? When I whoever ancestors 3 to whoever discovers this. When I think of our forefathers, of all their deeds and miracles, how sad it is that such a noble lineage is ending like that of some wild animals. I pray to the primordials to have mercy on us. They are only. Where's ancestors 2? New? Okay. I just thought for some reason I couldn't run over there before. No, can't do anything about that? Okay. Thought I might be able to. I'm this far down, I'm at 3. Maybe 2 is back up. Camera setter.
I still have some stuff to do.
Give him credits. Nice walking animation. Or running animation. Walking and running, I should say. Okay, volcano is over there. Down there's 3. Down here is the... yeah. Seems like I should be able to do something with the iMag in here.
Inside a dormant volcano in the middle of the ocean. Wonderful.
Yay! And it didn't pop up too. That's kind of weird. Okay. Ancestors 2, to whoever discovers this. The war between the ancestors of the coast and the ancestors of the mountains that we have been suffering for 2 years came to an end yesterday. Admus and his mountain followers defeated Xander's men. There was a terrible slaughter. Admus is now lord of the island. We fear for our lives. He is a violent and vengeful man. Their stupid wars have spoiled this year's harvest. I do not know what will happen. I fear for our future. Yes! All the collectibles, all the logs. I'm missing 3 bios. Where if I missed a bio somewhere in a previous chapter? I'm gonna be very upset with myself. Come on now. You gotta move farther. Yep. I had a feeling. Fair play to you, though. Keep going. Thank you. And of course, there's nothing over there. God dang it. And you're gonna be a right pain in the ass, aren't you? Go, Verne. Oh, just barely. Give you just enough time to get over here. Thank you. No. You sneaky. Go away. Hot. No, no. Oh. Go, 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 go. Oh. It's a little too close. Oh. Oh, I don't want to feel like a techno artist. Be hit with by the pyromantic and just start calling me Marshmallow. Why is it the always the first way I go is the wrong way. Gonna go. You were not looking that direction. Don't mind my giant head sticking out here. I don't know how he didn't see me. I could sworn he just looked my direction. How? You aren't moving anywhere.
Surrender or die.
Oh. I thought I timed that right. Guess not. Busted. Please no. No, thank God. Come on. Go the other way. Thank you. Verne, if you could crouch walk a little faster, it'd be great.
I got you.
Oh!
Terrorist.
I'm trying to time it for just as he turns around. The waiting is the most aggravating part.
Hands up.
How am I supposed to get to that? Some freaking tight timing.
Freeze.
How?
I got you, filthy terrorist. Freeze.
Oh, bull. It's because the other guy caught me. This is awful. Oh, because now that guy's there. He's going to catch me. Oh.
Hands up!
Mm.
Surrender or die.
Dang it. Just play Hitman for one part of the game. Knock them out and take their outfit.
Stones fell violently from the highest part of the tunnel, warning the guards.
What's that?
Thank God. Is he gonna stay over there? Glad I finally thought to use that because I was starting to like the timing is way too tight. Just go away. Caught. Am I caught? Am I caught? Nope, 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 nope.
It's not the time to go back. I still have things to do.
No! No! I was just out of his range the whole time.
Freeze!
No! Dang it. You don't see me.
Freeze!
Oh. Now that I know where you both are. Thank you. Hephaestus for Nemo.
You! Stop right
That's bull. Oh. Their area detection is just a little too far for that. No, no, you don't see anything. Go away. There we go. I swear I'm good at sneaking and sneaking games.
You! Stop right there!
That's because there was a box there. I thought it was a hiding spot. Apparently I was wrong. Okay, good. Oh, hoping he wasn't at that end.
Everything's over, damn raven.
Verne! Monsieur Verne, at last. Brothers, lower your guns.
If you are trying to look kind to me, I don't think it will work.
I would never use flattery with you. It would be an insult to your wit. I want to share with you my vision of a better new world.
I'm not interested in your delusions of grandeur.
You're blinded by the present, Verne. Forget about now. Think about the future. You and I. We are special, superior. United under the power of the artifact, we can rebuild the world. No more nation, no more empires, no more wars. It's the same you dream with, isn't it?
I doubt that the world you dream of resembles mine. You are a monster.
You disappoint me. With or without you, I will find the way to make the IMAG work. We will have fun in the torture chamber. Take him!
Whoa!
Now the Nautilus is yours forever. Enjoy it.
Bloody Raven, Commander Hetzel. Yay, we defeated him. Arrgh. Raised in a family associated with power since the times of the old Prussian kingdom, Hetzel learned early on to hate the hypocrisy and plots that defined politics and the day-to-day life of the elites in the city. Fleeing that decadent and unhealthy environment, he enlisted the army at a very young age to fight on the front line. Having fought in the Asian War of the 30s, he made rapid progress through his victories, his strategic talent, and the loyalty he earned from his men. He inaugurated his position as commander by founding the elite Echo Guard Corps, and in his desire to become the terror of his enemies, he had a suit of armor made for him that resembled a raven. From that moment on, he took the nickname the Bloody Raven. When he was assigned to the campaign against the Golden Empire of Africa, he was appointed warden of the Terror Mine Prison, making it his base of operations and source of income. When Nemo and his companions arrived laden with chains, the Raven rejoiced at having the honor of being in charge of torturing and breaking the very famous Captain Nemo. However, he underestimated the man and it cost him dearly. In one of his torture sessions, Nemo managed to cut his face with a piece of metal hidden in his sleeve, completely disfiguring him. He had a mask forged that, from that moment on, he would never take off in public. Before he could execute Nemo, he and his companions escaped, destroying the mine prison in the process. That became Bloody Raven's greatest and deepest shame. The captain became his obsession, driving him to the point of abandoning the African front with his Echo Guard in order to hunt him down. The chase halfway around the world gradually revealed to him the technological wonders hidden in the Nautilus and something that changed everything: the existence of the Flame of Hephaestus. Hetzel realized that stopping the captain would not only open the door to all the inventions created by his brilliant mind, but would also give him access to an infinite source of energy, an unrivaled power to destroy all his enemies and those hypocritical politicians who ruled the nation. Hetzel is a supremacist. He seeks to exterminate all his enemies whom he considers inferior. He does not seek peace, he seeks domination. He considers himself a great hero and the herald of the god of war. I missed one!
Mon Dieu.
Jules, did you find him? Are you all right?
Yes. The Raven is not our worry anymore.
And Phobos?
Not a sign. Can I use the iMag to open this?
I'm afraid that this time it won't be that easy. Luckily, we have this. Concentrated blue blood from the Nautilus.
Yuki.
As soon as it has come into contact, the blue blood has activated. Use the controls. The blue blood is only supplying a small portion of energy. You will have to solve it as fast as you can.
I want to see if there's any collectibles over here real quick, because I'm missing 2 bios, and it's starting to upset me. Huh. Yes, I am. I'm trying to. the best I can. Got it on accident. Works
Let's
for
go
me.
inside. Absolutely marvelous.
The flame of Hephaestus, the energy of Atlantis. In the year 6500 BC, a group of Atlantean explorers landed on a remote island. There they found an extinct volcano, and inside it something that would change the destiny of their people forever. An immense floating ball of light. They christened it the Flame of Hephaestus. Atlantis experts believe that the flame was an accumulation of gases contained in the structure of the volcano, which, when traversed by a flow of electrons, produced discharges of electricity that generated light and a very powerful energy. The Atlanteans exploited this discovery immediately. In barely more than 10 years, the flame was feeding the whole of Atlantis through a network of conduits, and a golden age began. Their technology was unparalleled, and trade flourished in an unimaginable way. Her prosperity attracted people from all over the world. However, among the Atlanteans, there were those who believed that foreigners could steal the flame from them, and they became more and more hostile towards them. Fear dominated them. They transformed their city into an impregnable castle and subjected to slavery those they considered unworthy of being Atlantean citizens. They squandered almost all their wealth in erecting an underwater barrier around the island of the Flame of Hephaestus. That is hard to say. Designed to alter the climate and currents to make it unreachable. Over time, they relegated the maintenance of the huge network that distributed the flame to the most miserable slaves. With this state of affairs, a small accident could trigger a tragedy, and that's what happened when a soldier crashed a slave into a fragile pipe. A leak caused a spark, and then each and every flame-powered machine exploded at the same time. In the blink of an eye, Atlantis was wiped off the map. The few survivors abandoned her ruins and exiled themselves on the island of the Flame of Hephaestus to keep it out of the reach of mankind. At that moment, the Ancestors' Guard was born. I'm missing one.
Hello, little sister. Thanks for opening that door for me.
Phobos, Verne, activate.
Excuse me for using this ruse with you, but I need you to listen to me, Verne.
What the? You are the shadow on the bridge.
Placeia, you must accept your defeat and stop confusing Verne with Liberty Dreams out of his reach. She didn't show you the whole picture. I am the fear that inhabits inside your mind, yes, but I don't want its destruction. The only reason of my existence is protecting us from pain. How is it that you still don't understand that you'll be happier with me here than on the outside, in a world that doesn't love nor understand you?
Don't listen to him. He wants to corrupt your imagination.
That's untrue. I just want the best for him. You came to this world looking for protection from reality, fleeing from failure and shame, because you knew that here you would find everything you've always craved for. Adventures, Mysteries, extraordinary journeys. Why do you want to return to your world? Here, you can be happy forever. I can do it, and I just need one thing to achieve it. Destroy the iMac.
What?
Quit your impossible writer dreams. Destroy the iMac. Give me the control of your world, and you will never feel pain or rejection again.
No, I don't want to hide. Now that I've seen what I can create, I want to show it to the world, at all costs.
That is delusional. I can't allow you to suffer. I don't want more pain. We must protect ourselves. If you don't want an eternal paradise, I will drown you in a grayish terror that will make you want to keep your head inside a hole in the ground. You will live the rest of your days working as an accountant for the nation's factories. Don't try to resist. You are just a sad scribbler with a head filled with preposterous predictions.
Yes, that is what I am. What I always wanted to be. Better than a coward who hides from himself.
All right, the hard way then. I will turn the flame of Hephaestus with my imagination. I will write the end to this story of yours, of the iMac, Placea, and the Nautilus. The nation will prevail forever inside your mind. Verne, I hope you like smoke and ashes.
His control has faded. We're free.
Run!
Why don't you open? If my predictions seem preposterous to you, don't read my books.
I'm glad that despite your criticism, you recalled my theories regarding Atlantean mythology.
That thing you came out with about sand and rust was catchy. I made the guess that if the iMag is my creative imagination catalyst, when coming into contact with destructive imagination, it should annul it. Luckily enough, it worked. Has Phobos disappeared forever?
Not quite. Fear is terrible, but sometimes it's necessary. What has vanished is Phobos's control over your mind. You're finally free from him. Thanks, Jules, for saving us.
I wish I could stay. May I see you again?
We are inside you. Always will be. We are the shape of fantasy. It's time to go back home.
Yay!
Hiding from reality only nurtures fear, and our only chance to defeat it is our hope. The ability to imagine a better world. I had to take note of all these events before they were lost and deformed by the treacherous currents of my memory. And here I am, back into my world, the real world.
After Jules... Cool! Beat the game. After Jules Verne was hit harshly by the rejection in 1860 of his dark novel Paris in the 20th Century, the author recovered and during the following years wrote a series of stories full of imagination and optimism that forever changed literature and have served as inspiration to all humanity. Yay! Beat the game. Thank you to Gametopia and everyone who worked on this game. And especially, of course, Monsieur Jules Verne. Without him, we would not have this game to begin with. It's a wonderful look at an imaginative light on Jules Verne's life and his works as a whole. Is honestly very clever taking what he had written and literally kind of flipping it on its head and his life on its head and putting himself in his own book in a way. So that was really, really neat and very, very fun to see. And the iMag honestly was a really cool concept. The fact that you could, in certain areas, rewrite certain parts and undo things to fix situations to keep progressing. That was really neat. The pixel art was really well done throughout the whole game, and just was a joy to just look at. No matter what screen it was or what was on the screen, it was just very, very well done. The animation, even for the pixel art, was extremely well done. Oh, epilogue.
This letter. It must be important. Verne, we need your help at Hemera. The Nautilus is plowing through waters again. And Cedric has finally found a vaccine that we must deliver to the whole world. Signed, E.
Edriel.
Oh my god! But how?
Okay. So it was inside my head the whole time. Then how did they go from being inside my head to outside my head? I'm very confused. That definitely leaves it open for a sequel. I give them that. And it makes me want to play it. That was really fun. I missed like one bio, but on my own time I'm gonna go back and like get all the different little achievements for this. Just because I was already so close, I feel like I need to now. But this was an absolutely amazing game. Loved every bit of it. Literally, like, the only complaint I have is just the sheer fact that in some of the text, it's just not grammatically correct or things aren't spelled correctly. But that is literally it. It's not even like a complaint. It's just a, hey, this little thing looks like it might not be right, so you might want to check it out. A little criticism. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. You made it this far. Greatly appreciate your time. If you're looking for love, I hope you find it. If you have it, make sure you treasure it. Hope you have a good day. As always, I wish you the best. Till next time. Bye-bye.